Well, this is exciting. A few days ago, there was a disturbance in the shop. I heard "Ma!" as two colleagues of mine called me to the front of the shop window, in fact, where there was a bat crawling along. It looked like it had an injured leg, so scooped it up, took it down to the local wildlife hospital, dropped it in, filled in all the forms. In the meantime, I put out a poll on Instagram to try and get the little guy a name. It's not the usual sort of thing I do, because I don't like to personify nature all the time. I don't think it's healthy, but I felt this little guy needed a name. Anyway, this afternoon I got a phone call at work saying he's fine, and for legal reasons I had to release it back where I found it. So this evening at dusk we're heading out to pick up the bat. Me and Mum, that is, which you'll know from previous vlogs. Karen, if you're interested in the name. We're heading over to get the bat, as I said, and we're going to go back to my work where we found it and release it. Apparently, if you don't release them where you found them, then they can quickly die of starvation because they're really territorial. But this guy is actually quite a large and healthy looking bat, apparently. So, I'm looking forward to doing this. I'm going to try and get some slow-mo footage of it being released as well, but we'll see what happens. I don't want to distress it too much. You ready, Mum?
Yeah, all set.
All set. This is camerawoman for the evening.
I am, you can call me, what's a good cameraman? Max, you can call me Max.
She means from the show Catfish.
Good looking Max.
Who she's got a bit of a crush on. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Oh yeah, here to pick up a bat.
Yes, you are. Right.
What are you doing?
Just zooming in on the side.
Okay, fine. Look, pigeon just walk around. There's the dog.
Why is he on the floor?
No idea. Oh, very awesome.
Okay. So, yeah. Turn him around. Oh, yeah. So he's doing really well. He literally got out the other day and flew around the hospital about 4 times. And the thing is, you're not allowed to catch them when they're flying because you can break their wings. So we had to wait for him to stop, which took a while. And then we put a towel out and he swiftly went down my top.
Oh,
which was awesome. So when you let him go, I would all you have to do to let him go is pull that out. And lift it, okay? Oh, sorry, darling. Let me just slide back in. They won't take off from the ground, okay? So don't put them on the floor. If you can, just put the tissue on your hand and hold it up, and he should just take off. It can take a little while. They don't fly away immediately. Sometimes it can take 10 to 20 minutes. If you have any real troubles with him, keep him in there. He has got food. I will get. Sam, can you just give him a little dish of water as well, just in case he doesn't release successfully? And if you have to bring him back tomorrow, he's got food and water, and that's sufficient for tonight. Is that okay?
Okay. Yeah.
But he's quite a greedy boy, and he really, really, really loves his. There you go. Straight on it. Right on his food. He's a bit greedy.
What are they, worms?
They're mealworms, so we just chop them up for him. He drinks a lot as well. He's done really well. He's eaten tons since he's been with us.
Awesome.
He's a bit of a character. He's really lovely.
Brilliant.
So he's now a nice big adult male.
Cool.
He's pretty awesome. They just drink the water off of the cotton buds. They don't drink water out of the bowl. It's just a bit of now you stay in there. We already have one excitement for once. Like I say, as long as you don't let him touch your hands, that's fine. Just keep him on his tissue. Even if you have to take all the tissue out.
Yeah, spot on.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Bye, little man. He's lovely. Thanks ever so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a lovely
See you later.
Bye-bye.
So when I dropped him off, he was making a right fuss and scratching all around the box and stuff. So it's brilliant to see him enjoying himself.
He's eating his mealworms, that's how calm he is. He's actually eating. Oh my god, that's the cutest thing. Look, he's eating, he's so calm. I suppose he doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
So weeny.
There he is.
He doesn't drink water, she was saying, he drinks off of the cotton.
Yeah.
Cotton wool. There's a little bat poo there. Just for anyone that hasn't seen a bat poo. I wish he had a name.
It does. It's looking like either Bruce or Batty McBatface, because there was that boat that was named Batty McBatface at a big public boat, and then at the last minute the organiser Yeah.
Here
If you
he
just
is.
pop him at the back for now, go and pop him down in the corner. I'll get the rest of the stuff. So, I am going to grab a tripod and a setup to try and hopefully catch in slow-mo the bat taking off, which would be quite cool. We should have about 3 cameras rolling, so we should catch something, but fingers crossed. Right, so I've got a slow-mo camera set up with Mum manning it, so God help us.
You can't see me.
You can't see. It's a little fun. We're at the back of the work. I do have permission to be here. Basically going to try and release the bat now, as she described to us. We've got these 2 cameras rolling if we don't catch any slow-mo. Hopefully we do. Hopefully it actually decides to fly away. Let's see what we can do. I don't plan to handle it. His eyes are wide open.
He's calling, isn't he?
His eyes are wide open. Oh, don't drop. So there ends the happy tale of Batty McBatface. To all of those who voted for other names, I can only apologise, but this is a democracy. I don't know why I went rather camp then. I'll try that again. To all those who voted for other names, I apologise, but this is a democracy, so the one with the most votes wins, and that was Batty McBatface. Personally, my favourite. Big shout out to all of the other runners-up, though, such as Bat Simpson, Bat Fink, Pip, and of course, Bruce Wayne, the slightly more obvious of the bat names. The reason I cut to this bit rather than using the outro that I filmed on the day is because I've got something else to share with you. I will be taking part in, I want to say an exhibition, but it's very small, at Pulbrook Nature Reserve, RSPB Nature Reserve in Pulborough. I'll put a link to the website or somewhere you can find them down below in the description. Basically, they have a small yurt there, and I volunteer leading workshops there a couple of times each summer, along with my friend and colleague from the Image Circle, John Dominic. I'll also put a link to his Instagram and everything down there. We're going to be basically putting a few of our photos up for sale in that little yurt. So by all means, come along. I'd love to see you. Say hello. You'll probably need to show me your Instagram profile picture because I'm terrible at remembering names of accounts and stuff like that. But I'd love to meet you, put a name to a face to a name, and break down that final digital barrier of the internet and make it a little more personal. So come along, say hi. Even if you're not interested in buying an image or what have you, it would just be cool to see people turn up. So Pulbrook RSPB Reserve, and whilst you're there, you can just have a look around the reserve because it's one of the best. Well, I'm a little bit biased, but I think it's one of the best. There's awesome stuff there, especially if you're into your macro, which will be the majority of my photos up there because most of them are taken at that site. I'll put a link to a video of mine down below as well that was actually filmed at Pulborough doing some macro photography to give you a little taste of what I'll be displaying in our little mini exhibition. But it would be lovely to see you, so pop along, and thank you for watching. See you later. Wait, my bad. The date of the exhibition, 6th of October. Kind of be useful if you knew the day it was happening. So see you there.